So Paladin is a publicly traded specialty pharmaceutical company. We're based here in Montreal, and last year we did over $125 million in sales, and we have about 100 employees. The business case was not uncomplicated. It was, for us, it was really largely focused on the payout aspect, the financial metrics of the project, and there was something that would have to be carried out. We were going to realize those metrics over the course of a number of years. So it took a bit of on our part, a bit of a leap of faith to say, okay, this will pay back, but it'll pay back in a few years. I can't tell you how happy I was, as we implemented the program and everything happened the way it was supposed to happen, and then from a financial perspective, over the course of the total cost of ownership of the system that we got from Buzz, that it met our financial objectives, and so for us it was a job well done. And there were a number of cases where things weren't going necessarily according to plan. One of the things that I always appreciated from the team at Buzz was, no matter kind of what it was, the focus was on our needs and how we would work together to make it right. And I saw that time and again where things weren't necessarily going according to spec, and we'd kind of get the team together and say, okay, this isn't working out the way that we thought. And there was a real commitment amongst the team to say, okay, well, we understand that. First of all, there was a real commitment to understand it, and the second, there was a real commitment to do something about it to make things right, and we always definitely appreciated that. The first one was kind of to realize the financial savings that we set out to realize. The second was to make sure that we didn't lose any ground from what we had before. We needed, the systems that we had developed, the reports, the whole business process that we had was very important to us, and we needed to make sure that we weren't losing that. Well, the criteria that we chose working with Buzz originally was because they were the solution provider for the system that we were looking for, and I don't remember exactly how it went, but we had talked to a number of different folks, and one of the things I can say about the team at Buzz that distinguished themselves was that they were really focused on understanding what our needs were, as opposed to telling us what they did. They were really more focused on, okay, well, what is it that you need, and they would answer us. The two things that stand out in my mind are, how the team at Buzz handles problems, which is always probably for me the most important test, because you're going to have issues, and it's the real commitment to making things right from a customer perspective. Well, again, it's the focus on the customer's needs and their focus on making sure that they deliver a project and hit the goals that the customer lays out, and you really get the sense that that's what's most important to them in any particular project, and that gives us a lot of confidence in working together.